What's going on, vinyl community? Welcome to another video with the Record Spinner. In today's video, I'm going to be doing yet another record store vlog, this time around shopping at Rabbit Hole Records in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. I am currently on the road with the Genesis Show, which is a Northeast-based Genesis tribute band. Definitely one of the best out there. I would say musically, they're better than the Musical Box because they offer 100% faithful arrangement replication based on what Genesis performed live during the respective tours that this tribute band covers. And this time around, we are covering the 1980 Duke Tour, and so far the reception has been very positive. And I also should mention that if you happen to catch a show, I am the one running their light show. It's always fun to do these gigs with them. Even though it is hard work, it is the best day off. I always say that when it comes to these guys. But anyways, we're playing at the Palace Theater tonight, and Rabbit Hole Records just happens to be located right across the street from the theater. And when the Record Spinner is out on his travels, regardless of where he goes, he always finds time to seek out any record stores in the area. And just down to the convenience of the location of this particular shop I'm going to be visiting today, it would be foolish if I didn't square out the time to check it out for myself. So enough of the chit chat. I'm going to find an Uber, head on over, and see what this record store is all about. Okay, so I am backstage at the Palace Theater before the show is about to begin, and I figured I would pull myself off to the side and showcase what I got at Rabbit Hole Records. First off, an absolutely cool store, very sort of hole-in-the-wall kind of shop. You go down these stairs, so it just leads to it underground. And very small space, but a very killer selection. Obviously, what you had seen in this video was just about everything that the store had to offer inventory wise. And I had a great chat with the shop owner, Nathan. We were talking about just various bands that we both shared a common love for, such as Twin Temple, Uncle Acid, the Brown Acid series, all things of that sort. But what I came to find out is that he is a massive Velvet Underground Lou Reed fan, and he actually showed me some pieces of his own personal collection, consisting of various Japanese pressings, bootlegs, and such. And it was only after I had purchased these two records that I think made the trip more poignant, because I actually did purchase some Velvet Underground, which is very fitting. So I picked up the Velvet Underground Live 1969 Volume 1 and Volume 2. Now, I was kind of debating between which one to pick up out of the two based on the track list, but I know that I probably would have hated myself if I just picked up one, so I had to pick up both. These live albums came out back in the day. They include various live recordings from The Matrix and a few other venues. And as you can see here, they put this little black sort of front sheet in the front here to kind of cover the raunchiness of the cover. And on Volume 1, you get tracks such as Waiting for My Man, Lisa Says, What Goes On, Sweet Jane, Femme Fatale, Rock and Roll. And then on Volume 2, we have Pale Blue Eyes, which is one of my favorites, Heroin, White Light, White Heat, I'll Be Your Mirror, probably my favorite Velvet Underground song. So very stoked to have both of these in my collection. And then this next record here, this was something that caught my eye when I was browsing in the bins. And then Nathan actually pulled it out and he put it on the turntable that was in the store. He said, you gotta listen to this. And he described it as like a sort of garage rock driven like Sabbath type of thing. And I was immediately intrigued with it, like when I heard it. And then I was actually kind of surprised when I found out who was in the band. And I picked up the second album by this band, Fuzz. And one of the members of this band is a guy by the name of Ty Segall. Very much a sort of Jack White kind of entity who just is a household name in his own right and does various side projects and collaborations and such. And basically this record is very much like a garage-driven type of Sabbath type of thing, which is absolutely phenomenal. And this is a first US press with a nice gatefold cover there. All good stuff. And now I'm going to have to dig a little deeper into the Fuzz discography, as well as Ty Segall. I don't have any Ty Segall records, but some of my co-workers at the rock shop are big fans of Ty, so I'll have to dig deeper into that. So got myself some Fuzz. Also picked up an album by First Aid Kit, Swedish kind of female duo, singer-songwriter type stuff. This album is called The Big Black and the Blue. Honestly, have not checked out any tracks off of this record, but I have enjoyed what I've heard. I believe I have one of their full-length albums in my collection already, and then they also did a single on Jack White's Third Man Records label, so I figured I would delve a little deeper into those guys. And next up is a bootleg. This is Guns N' Roses Self-Destruction. This is a 2 LP set consisting of demo recordings for tracks that appeared on Appetite for Destruction and Lies. And to be quite honest with you, that is as far as I go when it comes to Guns. Yes, I'm aware that there's Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, Spaghetti Incident, and Chinese Democracy. But when it comes to Guns, I am honestly quite content with just those main two releases. So pretty much to have a collection of just all those tracks together under one umbrella and to hear various demo versions, it'll be quite interesting. So pick this up for myself. And last but not least, this is actually a bit of a local type of band, since Pittsburgh is about an hour away from here where I am in Greensburg. This is the Knox Boys. This album is called Out of Touch. just by looking at the back, I knew that this was a local thing, and I was curious what entailed with it. And Nathan described it as sort of punk garage rock type stuff. I'm kind of getting some slight, not White Stripes vibes, but just judging by that sort of label alone, I feel like I can really dig into this. So this is a total blind buy, and once I make it back home and take this out of the shrink and put it on the turntable, I'll be in for a real surprise. So very excited to be a bit adventurous and check this out. And there you guys go. That is my record store vlog shopping at Rabbit Hole Records in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video, and most importantly, keep the records spinning.